Welcome to Home Ground by Red Bull in partnership with the AOC. My name is Frankie Ward and it's Championship Sunday. And to celebrate, I've got James Banks and Mitch Mann joining me on the analyst desk. And Pandy and Hypoc will be casting later on. And I can also get behind this man as well. He's the new coach for G2. It's Neil Zinio. So we're going to briefly say goodbye to Mitch. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I know you like a little bit of Shakespeare. And bring in Neil. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us, first of all. And I'm really curious to know about the first changes you wanted to make, Neil Zinio, when you came into G2 at the start of the year.
Yeah, so I've only really had 3 weeks or something to do stuff. So I guess like the main thing for me was just to kind of get an outlook onto what the guys have been playing with before, how they've been playing before. But when they chose Zeke, obviously that kind of, we didn't get a proper IGL. So for me, I wanted to try and use Zeke's individual skill a lot more. So kind of phase away from using the Sage and the breach that David P had and kind of put him on more aggressive duelist roles, because I think this team has the most individually skilled roster in Europe, if not the world. So I kind of really want to try and take advantage of that,
Going into this game against Liquid, right? Obviously, you guys have always had these incredible matches for G2 taking on Liquid over and over again. But we've noticed you guys bleed a bit more than what you used to do. How confident is the team feeling right now going up against them? Because they seem to be kind of changing things up as well as you guys at the same time. Do you have much of an idea of how this will work out?
I think it's going to be a good game, to be honest. The guys are always very confident. Since I've been here, they've never gone into a game not feeling confident. I think that's probably what you get from winning pretty much every event last year, apart from one. So no, they are really confident. Artis obviously is his ex-teammate, so he's always going to want to beat them. But yeah. They've showed really good stuff, and hopefully we can as well. It's going to be a fun game.
Oh, Neil Zinio, thank you very much for talking to us. And your social media account has said that if you guys win, you'll all do a dab. So we're going to hold you to that one. Thank you for joining us, and good luck in this grand final. Hello, Echoes. I want to ask you, first of all, about integrating Sky into your agent pool with Soulcast doing the honors. Are you happy with how it worked for the team's lineups yesterday?
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. We really like Dom and Sky. We think he's like a really good on the agent, and he's not a lot more natural on it. So this is something that we've been speaking about before, whether we want to have like a strong comp on like paper, like the perfect comp, or comps that people are more comfortable and better on individually. And that's something that we've been trying to work on in the break, and adding Sky to Dom's agents has really helped that.
Now, Eccles, we've seen, right, Soulcast, there was the rumours he might be put on the bench. He's come back and he's really delivering in a big way. What was the decision-making behind this? Did you just guys feel like it's going to be comfortable to stick with the core and continue to work going forward?
Well, for me, obviously, it's out of my hands. It's more down to, I think, Liquid and the coaches. I'm just going to be honest with that. I don't think anyone in the team wanted changes. We know we have the potential to be really, really good. And the most frustrating thing is us not being able to show it. And I think this tournament, we've had glimpses of how we can fully play. So honestly, like, it's come out well. Dom came out swinging yesterday, and he's going to come out swinging again today and prove all the critics wrong. So yeah, I'm proud of him. He's done well, and we're going to keep going.
So a 3v3 on the site, but the HP Hypoc is brutal here. This has to be some real big shots from Liquid to make the difference happen.
Yeah, I mean, they've got like a combined 80 HP. And actually, Echo's going to come straight forward, try and get it down. Pat, the waiting arms there. Less than 10 seconds. Soulcast finds one. He finds a second now. Can they get the time down in time? Oh, did he get it?
That's very close.
He actually got it. So they find themselves in a 2v1 now against Zeke.
Welcome to the grand finals, Zeke. Let's see what you've got. Has a little look out. And biding his time. See if there's any flank coming in. Not a bad idea. The old classic around the world. Not going to be coming through this time. They're just digging those heels in over towards B long. But time is starting to dwindle. They are somewhat low. These are pretty acceptable shots to be hitting with the Ghost. We have to see if he lands them, though. Clearing those corners methodically. Sitting on the defuse for now. Paint shell goes in. It does make it halfway. Has to peel off. And that's more than enough.
Artist got to be careful now because Boombot's spotting him out. He's only got a frenzy, and he actually comes out on top of screen there. Versus the rifle. Not for long. Link will find two in quick succession. Yeah, maybe this is popping the Blaze-Storm here again, as you said, to do some damage. Soulcast going to land back-to-back headshots. Yep, find themselves in a 4v3 retake now. Drone going through just to clear outside. That's going to give the information open. Pat actually going to get Pit back up on his feet. The tag comes through. Gonna give information. Actually, Pit's utility going straight over the wall outside there. So Liquid got to hold down there. They're kind of boxed into a corner here. So G2, if they play the numbers effectively,
Nice.
Ardis will find 2. Link responds on to Zeke now. The last man will fall. Mixwell, I think actually, yeah, you can see just on the X-ray, that's forced Pit away from it for the time being. They're not finding the kills. Scream with the flank. Look at it.
This is perfect play from Scream. Oh, this is great work from Liquid.
Huge. Mixwell and Pit all the way back on, well, under and above rafters. Like Eccles again in this position now. Both snake bites available. It's going to make it very difficult for G2 to do anything here.
Apart from this, the full defuse.
No way. No way. No way.
Standing.
4 players just swung around the corner on Zeke. Did a bit of damage, but can't do more. Mixwell pops the ult, goes in for it, and Scream's ready. Up from above, Scream not gonna let that slip away. Scream dashes in, looks for more, finds Ardis, sprays in. That's the Scream on form you want to be seeing.
30 seconds left.
I like that. It's caused enough paranoia. You can already see that Sage and Jet were kind of looking
Link's
like, wait,
hesitating,
eh? Yeah, I don't mind that. I really don't mind taking a second or two to try and cause a little bit of trouble. But even the slight remaining defensive side, Cryptix just found Ardis. Oh, Cryptix knows the plant spot. This is dangerous. Cryptix is being a huge nuisance. If he swings out again, if he gets another, Pit's dealt with him. Planetech's there, and G2 had to push that. That should not have been as much of a problem as it was, but Cryptix, Zeke this time does do better, finds Cryptix quickly. Scream now in a bit of danger, but that could be good. Oh, that's excellent work. Soulcast feels the pressure. Look at how they're playing this one back in. Cryptix finding Ardis makes a little bit of the step easier, but now down to Link in a 1v2. Gets the res, gonna defend it for a second. Pit is super low as well. Basically a slight gust of wind might knock him over at this point, but the cross is being held. This is on Zeke here. No, Pit still finds his value and his weight in gold. Well played to Pit to make that work on like sub 10 HP. Beautifully done.
They want to negate this post plant. Lineup. Mixwell just cleaning them up. Off screen, but there you go, and you'll find the 4th as well.
And yes, they met once and twice, and it was I think mostly a G2 victory apart from a couple of bits and pieces, but it is a grudge match. These two are hailed as the heavyweights right now, and looking at this, Soulcast is the heavyweight himself, just a 1-2 punch. Say goodnight, Mixwell. You're not getting up for 4 screens there as well. And there's that little combo, that powerful player combo that's coming in. Oh, Scream, ambitious. But it is just Pit, and 15 HP is not a lot against 3 players.
He does that. Yeah.
Ouch. Zeke now comes in. Mixwell trying to play the timing just right. He might get a lot of vision once he comes around this smoke. He does. That's a knife in the back. And wait, is someone on that? Hello? Not gonna happen. Mixwell, he's just trying to save the day, and he does it for G2.
Oh my word, that snap. Sit in this corner now. There you go. Zeke gonna get healed up now. Ardis gonna find Link on the way back in. Liquid already trying to play deep, but keep your eyes on the minimap. Look at that flank coming through once again from Scream. See if they can buy the time for him to be as much of a nuisance as he was before. Ardis hopped up to the top. He's going to find 1, 2, 3. Oh my word. Scream. Last man standing. Bladestorm online.
Halfway there. Takes down 1. Oh, Scream. They're trying to buy.
See how many he can get from this spot. Soulcast actually going to find the first now. Zeke going to get the better of Scream on the way in. Soulcast again, another headshot. Can't win that one against Pit though.
Time.
Less than 10 seconds. Gotta go down. He goes for the fake. What are you doing? What are you doing, Pat?
Oh, it's a
Clutch. Defenders win.
I have no idea. It's been keeping a good check on this, and it looks like that kind of heaven side is going to be where the hit comes in. Soulcast gets isolated, has to fall away, but the crossfire maintains, and Cryptix is the one to greet them with a smile. 2 big kills, and the trade eventually comes in for Mixwell, but does he push this? That's very dangerous. So the timing could be just right. Gets the swing on towards defensive side, and he gets Eccles down. Huge now territory garnered, and he swings back through. Palitech can't convert it, but Mixwell can. This man's going off, but Soulcast is the last line of defense over towards it, leaving it just in the hands of Pit, who gets a bullet to the side of the brain.
Big win there for Mixwell, takes down Eccles. Cryptic's good for the trade, but G2 are going to go hunting now. The deeper they push, the more time it gives them to run down the clock.
And they have to work as a pack almost, just kind of roving the fields of the map because they are only on pistols.
Oh, no.
And you can see as to why it's so dangerous. Cryptix forced into the fight, and Soulcast has crept his way so quietly. He went through that B main entrance, and now he's cleared out that defensive side approach. Zeke's now dead, leaving it in just one player's hands. Patatek in pressure scenarios. Classic, and that's it. It's all... Wait, if he gets this just right, the timing... Oh, it's huge work from Patatek. Link gets ahead of himself. He wanted to try and be the difference maker, and I don't blame him. And you can see the 4 coming in. Liquid want this right now, and they're going to get it right now. Scream and Soulcast clearing up, and G2 are a little further off than they'd like. Eccles, great intuition to look towards the entrance on that play back around from the rotations. Pit can't get there in time. Brilliant work from Liquid.
Yeah, really, really nice retake.
Now Mixwell going to give away the game, but he is well equipped. Dashes in, nice work, and now Scream has to just deal with the players around him. He knows an uncharacteristic problem from Mixwell. You don't often see that, but Scream is just throwing players in body bags. It's the players in mid that are the problem. Link now going to be tasked with keeping these rotations pretty much locked down. Oh, the movement coming in. Mixwell making him have to just swing. And Mixwell! But Soulcast!
And they planted for heaven, so... Yes, very strange. Link actually on that late lurk again. He's all the way back in spawn.
3 of them just lost vision. And now Artist just found Soulcast. I do not like this post plant one bit. This really makes me nervous. And you can see it falling to pieces. It's not good enough. G2 happy with that one. Soulcast just leans into that. Tries to take down Mixwell. Looks for the follow-up. Can't find it. That's Zeke, though. Omen is still unnoted. This position's going to be big. Yeah, gets 1, gets 2. Nice work from Patatek. The timing is everything, and he played that so patiently. I'm not sure what he's going to get out of this. They've got to have heard that goal, so they've got to be cognizant of the chance of it. But Patatek going to make good work of the... Oh, this guy's sharp today.
You can see they're just going to swarm onto B site. Eccles already looking back to shut off. That angle from Patatek, but Pit, a bit of a weird plant spot there. Gonna find Link. And now it's just Patatek, the last man standing.
Look at the HP on some of these players. It's not ideal. And here we go in the site. He's got a chance on this. He's isolating one. He needs one more. God damn, Patatek. Flash is still ready to go as well. It's going to be Zeke to get the pressure building through Garage, and now position noted, falls away from it. They are being very mobile here, but they still need to find their placement. And Pit, you need to leave pure land these shots. Zeke came in and bailed him out. Awkward angle, sure, but had to do better, and Patatek shows him how it's done.
Smoke goes down, and Liquid going to look to explode out. It's actually the Paranoia not going to hit. The Sky Flash neither. Mixwell picks up 2.
Mixwell's so aware of where he can go to. This is brilliantly done. G2 well aware. That little bit of information that trickled through from the sewers, he was able to fall back away.
Yeah, look at the 5-man swing from G2. It's this is going to be a bloodbath should Liquid decide to swing out. They do indeed. The nade is good. Soulcast finds the first actually, but look at that. 3 kills for G2.
Patatek's really on point now. He was a little quieter on the first map, but this is stunning work from him. It's worked super well as well. G2 trying to put down every bit of utility to deny the plant, but it's down regardless. The 2 players that were pestering towards A were all to take the attention away from B, but now the diffuse is going to start working towards it. You have Mixwell touching on towards that. You've got Artist there trying to be a body blocker, just be the front man, and the man is landing shots like no other. A quick little trade out eventually brings us back through. You have the Killjoy coming in as well. This is looking rough by all accounts, and Liquid are making them... Oh, Soulcast! The flank could not have been any better timed. And now the 1v1, but Mixwell. Mixwell, you do not do that to Soulcast. So once they crest around the site, or that smoke depletes, there is going to be another level of threat, which will be dealt with. But again, look who's about to peek around. Flash comes out, Soulcast! Oh, the denial, the backhand. Cryptic's 11 HP for the time. It's dwindling. And there's only one way to make this play happen, and Cryptix is right there. Great work from Cryptix in the post plant, holding down the clutch.
Liquid find themselves in a 3v4 retake now. Patatek looking for something through Garage.
Zeke up close. This is sharp work for Cryptix in post plants, man. We've seen this. They check it. They actually checked it. That's really good work to at least find the information, and both players are now low. You can see Patatek, depending on this, tries to work through. Wait. Is he okay? Halfway, and now they know the spike is not planted for Patatek. He has to check on this thoroughly now. Swinging out wide, doesn't see him sitting on the spike. He gets the defuse again. Cryptix is so good right now.
Mixwell staying close enough, just in case. The smoke comes through. Nobody on the defuse just yet, but Eccles, look at him. He's on a big flank here with the Paranoia. He's going to buy a lot of time for his team on site.
He is, but Zeke's still here, and Zeke is still dangerous, but Scream, maybe the bigger beast at this point, but the spike is down. You can see the amount of attention being drawn. And I thought maybe the Clutch Master could do it again, but it's Scream called upon in a 1v2. Time is taken away, and Pit was always the last line of defense. You're not going to get away from that. Nice play from G2, that opening pick, the site take, it all worked incredibly well. So not going to give too much away too easily. It looks like Zeke's going to invest the ultimate. Time to go. You've got to get... Oh, nice up and over. Zeke not going to be held down, but Soulgas, he got him instead. And now there's problems aplenty. Link is still large and in charge, and Mixwell's dead and gone. They have held once again.
One enemy remaining.
It must be nice to not even need Scream to do this because you're actually holding that site itself. He puts up the smoke, he puts up the wall, and they put up another round. That's 11 on the board. This is the best looking defense I've seen from Liquid. Kind of number to try and deal with, and it's not an easy one either. Mixwell going to keep control of this, but considering window, maybe these steps will be heard, and the flash comes in. He's fully blind. Wait, what? Scream! The burst is perfect, and now the Seekers, he's chasing it down. He knows where Artist will be. He waits and he punishes.
But even Soulcast is showing that presence. It keeps Pit. He has to watch that flank now. He has to be aware of that, which means he can't back up mid. And actually, Zeke and Mixwell playing very deep on site here. Liquid coming all the way through. Link comes through. He's actually going to fool Zeke, making use of that position. But Soulcast good for the trade now. And a second and a third.
It's just Patatech. He's flopped his lives a little, but he's doing his best he can. But the defuse!
Defenders
I cannot believe it. The final moment, Scream! Nerves of steel once again.
I was talking about earlier is G2 playing under pressure now. The pressure is on them to deliver here on Bind. Soulcast going to respond to that recon bolt with a couple of flashes. Actually going to find a second here, but Mixwell actually stands strong. No smokes for Scream there, but he will find the first with the frenzy. The second will slip through his fingers. Link, though, good for 2. Pit and Zeke will fall.
For now, just gets a little bit of the information, knows what's in front of him. Smoke dissipates, and now it's go time. There's a bit of a time limit, of course, against Liquid here. Nice use of the paint shell to force him away, but Artist on the readjustment, going to get one, but it's a one and done for him. Nice work from Patatech, and that's the man you need. There he is, finding the right place, the right time, and coming online. He does have the ability to clear angles, at least, if he decides to commit those paint shells towards it. He could do some work, and now as soon as these shots come in, you should start seeing the pressure from Zeke. There it is, but there's a second player, but Mixwell does not care. Mixwell just powers through both of them. That little double stack, nah, not today, boys. Spike now down. This is G2 looking so well-rounded. This is just perfection. Until Scream turns up, gets a couple of shots through, none find target enough as Soulcast are going to be across the board. We don't know their depth yet, whereas I feel like G2 already had kind of a decent map pool. And now we're going to see at least a play off the back of this. Scream now set into success.
Soulcast with both.
Soulcast to find both of them in the end. Now Zeke going to try and make a quick play. There's that flash with the back. He turns well enough, and the flash didn't really find him regardless. Little underhand paint shell, but Artist quickly on the task. And Artist is so sharp again. Scream, though, still going to continue here. Pick up where Soulcast left off and hold the cross. Yeah, he's got a lot in his kit to be able to make a play with this. He has to get rid of that player towards Hookah, and I think he's seen them. That's Pit there. Yeah, no chance for Pit. Nice work. That opens up the avenue of approach, but Artist still large and in charge. 3 to his name. He needs more. He's getting more. And now a 1v1. Oh! The reloads out of the bullets needed. And yeah, good work from Cryptix. Now the post plant gets a little bit trickier, but Artist bails him out of it. Scream on the trade out, though, and now Artist a 1v3. Do you fancy it? Let's see if you're in to do walk on water, my man. He's got the ult, he's got everything he needs, but he's got Jet in his face. He's just taking down Scream, and he's playing the timing. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe I need to eat my words. 25 HP, not enough. No, it doesn't quite have that ranged element that they'd be looking for. Soulcast bailing them out, at least towards Zeke this time, and Pit playing quietly towards the corner. They're going to be aware that someone could be there, but the timing's everything. Tries to go for a quick spam, but it's Artist to probably deny the plant more than anything. And there's Patatech coming into this. Link's gone down. It's looking pretty dire, but actually a trade out. That's big, but Artist again, this guy. When G2 need him, he is right there, and now Soulcast left in the 1v2. It's fallen to pieces, and 13 to 3. He's on 11 HP, but he's still a threat. He's still a problem. The cross comes in. They've made it through, but where are those shots? It's Zeke on the site. 100 HP, sitting pretty. A bit of util thrown in. They're trying to work this time now. Dwindling. Zeke still sharp as ever. Distracted, sure, but he's still fighting the good fight. But it's all down to Mixwell. Link and Eccles. The time is so close on this.
He's got it. Easy. Easy.
Easy. Look at that time left. You're telling me that's easy? Come on now. You see
I like
Scream
that.
now struggling.
One enemy remaining.
And it's Soulcast and Link doing great work. There's still one left though. Pit's back here still.
Yeah, and they've cleared through B main, so they should have a really good idea of exactly where he is. Scream drops down, but Pit actually going to get the better of him, but the defuse comes through.
Enemy remaining.
We'll find one consolation kill, but Link trades it out, so... There you go, the lockdown going to force them all the way out here. Pit, he's watching that flank, but actually, look at this. The kills come through for G2. They can't destroy the lockdown. Oh, he did finally get it, but he's traded out now. Link's going to find 3 kills. Eccles aware at the flank. Patchtech repositioning. Pit, he's all the way back in A main, but the camera's going to give up the defuse.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Soulcast sticking on the defuse here. Timing's of the essence. He's Pit. Okay, Pit got him off it. Nicely played by Pit in the end. 3 big kills and denies the defuse coming through. Let's see if this recon is as good as the other was at the end of that first half. Instantly taken down, but they've got some idea. But it's Cryptics to find Artist. It's still going. Patchtech still looking for a chance. He's not giving it. He has to step in. Great prediction on the Soulcast swing. And now Zeke works his way forward. Scream denies. And now Patchtech left in such a hard spot. A 1v2 and Scream's made it almost impossible. Yeah, Patchtech knows it. He's trying to do everything he can. And Liquid says no. Really careful. Zeke is a little pushed ahead here. Yeah, definitely got the information for it, but Patchtech's gone down in the meantime. Just about lands it, but it's Pit at least to find Soulcast. The spike is still on its way though, and Link is just biding his time, trying to keep control of Short, and you can see Scream still there. Still the big man to keep it all going in the right direction. Mixwell forced to almost fall away as a second. Yeah, Scream's not letting that happen at all. Great work from Scream. Ultimate's up.
Killjoy set up there from hell. That's the...
Oh, that's geeky.
The nano swarm that cuts off the heaven push, as you can see. 2 members under hell though, and then the one behind Jen. Another one actually pops through. It gets him very low.
It's literally like a blender. They've both been taken just that little bit lower. Pit obviously suffering more than Artist did, but there's the playback in. The better rifle is coming into effect. Link's still down here. He gets 1.
Oh my God.
He gets 2. He needs more, and he gets denied it. Patient round being shown here, and you're even going to have Pit coming over. Cypher's on the way. So here we go. It looks like the second bite of the cherry this time around. Patchtech going to just wait for it. There goes Scream. He does get 1. 1 and done, but not bad. He takes down Zeke. Now they know the position. Wait, no. Didn't check on Patchtech. This is a huge error, and Pit's timing could not have been better. Leaving it all in the hands of Link, and that's gone nowhere. Let's see what they can maybe achieve with this. Liquid still looking for options here, and Mixwell's not allowing any.
There's a gap in the smoke. Mixwell actually finds the second as well. It's heartbreaking there. Mixwell comes out, finds the third. Zeke will find another.
28 seconds. This is going to be the 12th round on the board for G2 if he plays this to perfection. And now they know his position, though. They wait for the timing. Oh, the adjustment from Scream. His move to try and counter where Zeke has been was incredible. And now Scream needs to live, though. He needs to be a threat and a nuisance, and he's chosen Pit as his potential next victim. And like a thief in the night, he's just ripped away this retake. Artist would have to dig deep, and I think he knows. This ain't the one to do it on. Scream's kept him in it, boys and girls. It's 10 to 11. We're right back at this.
Mixwell solo anchoring A.
It's a great call by G2. A really great call. Now they know that Zeke's here. This is going to be a dangerous side to hit. They need Scream to deliver, and he can't. Zeke's there, and now problems are plenty. Artist takes down 2, and Liquid are down to dire straits. 2 players remain. Soulcast bails them out with a quick kill. The 3v2. Liquid down to 24 seconds. Still 2 players on the site. Zeke's still there. Pit's still there. Link tries to work forward. He hasn't seen it. The off-back. Oh my God, a miss from Zeke. But wait, do they check for Pit? Oh my God. Pit, he gets what? He gets the second.
Defenders.
My G2, that was close. Liquid had a glimpse at what it would be like to be the victors, but G2 are your home ground victors. Brought to you by Red Bull. Incredible play from them in the end. But that was a way closer game, Hypoc. I cannot believe it went that far.
I've just got to ask, what does this big win mean to you? It's your first tournament with G2, and you've gone and made it to the top.
I guess it's even bigger for me than the rest of the teammates because it's my first big tournament win. So I'm super hyped. You know, you can see it on my face. I'm smiling all the time. I think I played well for the tournament. Not ideal last game, but I managed, and I'm really happy.
And you've also been in a position now, right, where you've not been on G2 for a huge amount of time. But how comfortable do you feel with the situation, the calls, and how you guys are going? Because obviously VCT is just around the corner, but I'd say this is still the early days of what you guys can achieve. Like, I don't think we've seen the full force of this lineup just yet. So I wanted to get your perspective on it.
I'd say, yeah, we don't have a lot of things prepared. So this tournament, we played super well, but not as good as we want us to be, So we definitely have a lot of things to like work on, and like switch some agents, because like some team comes on the maps where like super improvise, So yeah.
Boys, the Alliance, there is so much on the table now, and it's been an absolute pleasure to talk about it with you guys this week, and also fantastic casting from you as well. And of course, Hypoc and Pansy. We've got to say a massive thanks as well to Luke and Salty J. They have been our excellent observers. If you're into your bears on Valorant, you like a little Easter egg, then you should go follow those guys on Twitter, because they know a scary amount about it. I feel like I've learned a lot over the last few days. And of course, massive thanks as well to production and our admins and all our teams as well. This has been an absolute delight to kick off the European scene for Valorant this year, and there's so much more to come. I've been Frankie Ward. We've had a fantastic partner in AOC as well. Thank you also to Red Bull for making this happen. There's nothing more to say, really. Thank you guys for watching, and good night.